y'all? It's Jada Nicole, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I get ready for class. Just a little get ready with me. Talk about my morning, I guess, because I'm very tired. Waking up anytime before 11 a.m. I am exhausted. If you're a morning person, I give you kudos because I'm super tired. And no, I'm not naked. I have this little bandeau, however you say it, across my titties. So I'm not naked, it's just how I be sleeping. So we're gonna get ready with me, and I'm gonna go from looking like this to looking like something better, because it is raining outside. So I usually do my makeup and like lashes, eyeshadow, but raining automatically equals hat, eyebrows, mascara. That's kind of the vibe for today. So if that's something you're interested in watching, then keep on watching. Duh. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Teeth brushed, face is washed. And before I get ready, I just wanted to shout out my good friend Shalom, Doxy. She provided me a video about Black History Month. Yes, I know it's March. It's okay. Black history is every day, because everything that we use is designed by Black people. So like, anyways. But I'm gonna put the link to the video in the description bar. It's such a cute video, like I really love it. My sister's a rapper, like she's not a rapper, but like she rapped in the video, and I thought it was really cute. I thought it was really good. So definitely please go check it out. Leave some likes, leave some thumbs up, some good vibes. Don't be mean, because I will literally come fight you. That's one of my best friends. I will literally fight you. I have a class. It's currently 10:22 while I'm filming. I have a class at 12:20, but I'm going to breakfast with my best friend. So you know, your girl had to get up early, and then I knew I wanted to film this video, so I was like, all right, I guess I'll get up early. And so that was the tea with that, honestly. I'm in honors. The class I have today is honors, actually. And also, little side note, little tidbit, if your eyebrow, because I prefer to use like all eyebrow, like pomade, gels, that kind of thing. So you see so dry as fuck. I know you see that, dry as fuck. So I'll be taking some setting spray, and I just spray a little one, and it's usually enough because it's close enough to make it liquidy enough. So I do that. But so I have my honors class today, and I have to take one honors class like every semester, so that by the time I graduate I have 8. And so the one I have today, we are basically designing the honors magazine that will be released next semester. And so each of us in the class have our own article pieces, our own just our own hooplas, and at the end of the year we turn it in. Our teacher kind of makes the final, you know, formatting adjustments as necessary, and then all of our stories are posted and used for the KSU honors magazine. And so I thought it was a pretty cool course, because it was just like, oh, that's really cool that I get to, you know, be able to put that on my resume, or just show people in general, you know, your girl's a writer. But and then my other classes, I have English, love English, econ. If you're currently a senior in high school and you're thinking about coming to Kennesaw State, you need to take English with Matthew Rude. Literally the best English teacher I've ever freaking had. I literally love him so much. if you don't like teachers who cuss, don't even look for him, because he just treats us like adults. It's obviously, it's not on no like disrespectful or like overly cussing, but no, he just, instead of talking to us like students, he just talks to us like we're adults, like we're just regular grown people. And I really like that, because, you know, coming from high school, you know, you want to be treated like an adult once you get to college. And so when you get to college and you have teachers that are still treating you like you're in high school, it's really freaking annoying, I won't lie. So, but I really like his class. I really love, oh, my face is so dry. Like how I put on lotion and my face is still dry. But anyway, and then I take econ. Absolutely hate the class. I hated it in high school, so it's not surprising. Then I take a bunch of other shit. I take history, world history, I was like, I'm forgetting something. I don't know. The rest of, oh, and I'm taking like basically graphic design for fashion, and learning how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, that just jazz. So that's what I be doing in that class, and that's the tea on it, really. I've kind of had this ongoing struggle of like wanting to read, but like hating everything that I was reading. And so like I never realized that like before, like when I was younger and like I wanted to not be here, trigger warning, I will actually preface that, trigger warning for everything I'm about to say. But definitely when I was younger and I did not like life, I would read fictional books that took me out of my life, you know what I'm saying? And I could daydream about fictional characters and like not think about my real life, essentially. And so now that I actually have kind of healed and kind of done my work, and you know, living is okay, I guess. I actually kind of want to live, you know, a little. But now I actually want to read books about like stuff that I want to learn about, or like my mental health, or like, you know, the emotional responses that come with trauma, or like, you know, just things like that, and just understanding, you know, my brain and how it works as a human, you know what I'm saying? And so I like definitely do that. So now I'm reading a book about like I'm reading a book basically about childhood trauma and how that kind of expresses itself in your adulthood and your adult life. And when I tell you, child be hitting it on the head. Like when I say that book really hits a lot of my emotions right on the nail. And it's just crazy because it's just like, oh, okay, so I'm not the only person that experiences this. And I'm not the only person that's going through something like this. I'm not the only person, this and that, you know, everything else that I would conjure up in my big ass brain. And so definitely like, child, it be a lie, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer on my eyes, just because I'm not gonna use like too much makeup on my eyelids, just because it is raining, bitch, ain't nobody gonna see it. Not that I do my makeup for other people, please don't go there, but you know, point and put in effort knowing that it's wet as fuck outside, my face is going to start drooping, you know, all that jazz. And then also, ain't nobody outside to see, so I say what I said. But so basically the book I'm reading, it's just talking about how like emotional trauma and, you know, not getting emotional fulfillment as a child kind of reflects into your daily life, if that makes sense, and kind of like highlighting how it kind of shows up in your adult life. And when I tell you, like, reading that book has really just explained so much for me, because I was diagnosed with anxiety in 7th grade, and honestly I feel like it's really kind of put into perspective why I have anxiety, about the things I have anxiety about, if that makes sense. Like, for example, I have an anxiety about like being alone at night, just because unfortunately, like, I did grow up in a bad neighborhood. So like break-ins were kind of, I'm not gonna say I grew up, but like my fundamental emotional development ages were spent in a bad neighborhood. And so unfortunately, like, break-ins and like things of that nature were unfortunately very common for me. And so I feel like it just made me scared to like want to be by myself at night, because bitch, I don't want to get robbed. And I feel like it definitely kind of shook me to my core. But honestly, like, knowing that, I feel like it's kind of putting my life in a different perspective. And also, bitch, I wear a mask, so like I don't put anything down here anyway, because ain't nobody gonna see it. Except for like when I eat lunch, but yeah, I don't really care. But yeah, so I have yeah, like, my anxiety is not as bad as it used to be, because I smoke the marijuana. And like, you know, I don't, regardless of how you feel, obviously I'm not gonna push smoking on underage kids, because I started smoking at a really young age, and like, truthfully, I really do regret it, because I feel like, because I've smoked for so long during, you know, my developmental brain stages, and like even now, like, my brain is still growing, but I feel like my brain is more growing than it used to be. And so, you know, starting smoking at like 13 and like smoking from then on, like, I don't know, I'm sure my brain is a little fucked up from the drugs. But honestly, and just being emotionally mature to handle being high, because I mean, being high is not for everyone, not everyone enjoys it. And so, you know, it's just at a young age, it's not the best way to start, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of one of those things that it's just like, you either start it or you don't, you know what I'm saying? And so, but I really use it to self-medicate, because my anxiety is pretty freaking crazy, and I don't want to go on any Western medicine bullshit, so I just use weed. So I would love to kind of incorporate that into my channel, because, you know, that's authentically who I am, showing you guys my experience, showing how much it's truly helped with my anxiety. Like, it's really just transformed my anxiety, because I feel like it just kind of calms my brain down, if that makes sense. So like, I don't know how to describe it, but basically, like, it just really settles my brain, and it gives me a chance to just think rationally about everything, instead of catastrophizing my thoughts and then, you know, having a panic attack because I was thinking about something long term in the future, you know. So I definitely credit marijuana to helping me kind of calm my thoughts down and think rationally, and just understand that, you know, I am here in this moment, and I'm okay in this moment, you know. And if unfortunately I get in a situation, I would like to think I'm equipped to handle it, you know, emotionally, physically, all of that. And, you know, because I am on, you know, my spiritual journey, like, I am divinely connected, I'm divinely protected, and so, you know, the universe ain't gonna set me up to be in a piss poor situation. And if it is, it's because I needed to learn something to not be in that piss poor situation again, you know? So definitely my spirituality and my marijuana journey have gone hand in hand because, you know, quarantine was really bad. Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a learning experience to kind of show me how easily I can fall under the influence of drugs and how easily I can let it kind of control me if I'm not dealing with myself and trying to figure out why I feel like I need to consume drugs. Like, and I feel like and like, for anyone who is interested, like, I've been watching the Dancing with the Devil by Demi Lovato, and it's like she really just talks about drugs in such an open way, and it's really just highlighting that, like, drug addicts don't choose to be drug addicts. Please do not let, you know, modern society or whatever, like, obviously they take the drugs, obviously they're the only person who takes those drugs, but like mentally, like, they can't control that. Like, Demi Lovato literally had that overdose where she had like 3 strokes and a heart attack, and 2 weeks later she still smoked heroin again. And if that doesn't show you how important mental health is and how easily bad decisions can be made when you're put in a position to make bad decisions, and if you're not mentally in a position to make good mental decisions because you're going through all this stuff, like, you're just gonna bounce back every single time. And so it's just, you know, everyone has their own journey, everyone has their own story. I definitely still smoke because I kind of learned how to give myself a limit and to really be able to understand, like, okay, am I smoking because I want to relax, or am I smoking because I'm going through something and I don't really want to talk about it and I just want to be high as the fuck and not think about anything or anybody? So I definitely had to kind of give myself a reality check and just be like, come on, why are we not doing this? But yeah, so honestly, but you know, mental health, and I'll say it again and I'll say it again and I'll say it again, mental health is literally one of the most important things you can do for yourself, because like, it's real, you know? Mental health is real. The effects of mental health are real. Well, I'm just gonna put on some mascara then. So I use this e.l.f. Lash It Out Loud. I got it for free whenever I last went like shopping at Ulta. So they gave it to me for free, and I really do like it. I use it on my bottom lashes because it doesn't give me enough oomph on my top lashes. So I'm gonna show you. But yeah, so it's a really good documentary, and just I guess for everyone out there, just to understand that, you know, drugs are enjoyable in the moment, but you know, when it becomes waking up and the first thing you think of is nicotine, or you're gonna get more weed before you even think about what you're gonna eat for breakfast, like that was definitely my sign of like, okay, like I can't do this anymore. You know, just reach out to people, because unfortunately, drugs, you don't know that it's too much until it's too late. You know, as poetic and kind of cheesy as that sounds, like that really is how it is. You don't know that it's too much until you're literally fucked up, and like you're begging, like, please don't let this be how I go out. Like, please don't let me leave the earth like this. I have so much more left to do. I have so much more left that I want to showcase. And so definitely just understanding that everyone has their own issues, and you don't know anybody from anybody. if that makes sense. So like, stop being so judgy. Like, nobody knows what anybody is going through unless you can sit down and ask them. Like, instead of being so worried about judging other people, how about you judge your own life and figure out what's wrong with your mental health? Because like, I'll say it now and I'll say it again, people who judge or hate on other people secretly judge and hate themselves. I said what I said, because at the end of the day, like, how you, and I've learned this through my experiences, how you treat other people is how you think of yourself. And that is a fact in my book, in my opinion, whatever you want to call it. How you treat other people is a direct indication of how you look at yourself. And so, like, when you have people who, you know, are talking shit, are super judgy, or, you know, don't support you for how you want to live your own fucking life, it's because they barely know how to live their own. So they want to police yours, and they want to, you know, get upset with you for making decisions or choosing not to respect your fucking boundaries. Like, it's because they don't respect their own boundaries, and people don't respect their boundaries. And, well, the people they surround themselves with don't respect their own boundaries. So it's just like, why would I respect your boundaries if nobody respects mine? Or it's kind of just like, well, what are boundaries, you know? Because people like that, especially emotionally immature people, like, they don't have boundaries. They live their life how they've been living their life, and there ain't no other way to live their life. So, like, thinking outside of the box or being approached with, like, issues that they would have never thought of, like, bitch, they not with that shit. They don't care. They don't care to hear a different point of view of things. They don't care to hear how any of that shit is. Trust me. Emotionally mature people don't really love themselves. And so it's really sad to kind of see, you know, that translate in your life. Because once you become emotionally mature, you really see how immature most of the people in your life are. And so it's draining, because it's just like, well, shit, like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore because you don't respect my fucking boundaries. But it's like, I don't know how to explain that to you without coming off like an asshole, because then you're gonna play the victim and, you know, use that against me to tell people, you know, that I'm this and I'm that. And like, bitch, you don't really even know me. And so, yeah, it be a lot with people sometimes. So just understand that, like, you really gotta live your own life for yourself, because people always gonna hate you for something. Like, if it's not this, it's gonna be that, and if it's not that, it's gonna be something else. Like, you can't, if you live your life trying to please other people, you'll never be happy, and you'll never be who you want to be, because everyone's opinions are always changing, people's feelings are always changing. And so it's like, you really just gotta be authentically you. And the people who fuck with you, gon' fuck with you. And the people who don't, then you'll see that, and you'll know to keep them out of your circle. And so, child, that's really all it is. But, I'm gonna go get my life together. I'm gonna put on my wigs. This is kind of how I'm going out for today. Nothing too crazy, just a little looky look. But I'm gonna put on my clothes, my wig, and all that stuff, and then I will be right back to close this pretty little video out. Alright guys, and this is my outfit. Nothing too crazy, a little simple. But yeah, I am headed to class. Bye guys. Alright guys, but this is it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole bunch, and I will see you guys next time. Be kind to yourselves, little angels.